Check out that paper. What's your deal?
The Law in You, a Metropolitan Guide. It's written by Clarity Arbiter-Built.
Very funny, boss.
I don't know why that was funny. Okay. Can I just read it? Or is...
The Law in You.
Can I read it? Are you in here? Leo Barter. Mem reader for something old and fancy. HTO chip for Gek. Motor for larger motor. Last finger for for thumb. Oh, they didn't keep a lot of them in there. Am I actually gonna find a Gek? That was a joke. I guess we'll see. Only one way to know.
Hey Armstrong, top me off, will ya?
Wait, how's my map work now? Oh, street and station. Yeah, because they were saying we're trapped here. That's the bad thing that happened here. Is we're trying to find our power cell, but also there's no way to go back without a ticket that we can't seemingly get.
There are multiple recharge docks and cots in there. Must be some kind of dormitory. Anyone home?
There seems people living there. Oops, I tried to WASD for a second there. Ignore me.
Well, boss, somewhere in there is our power core.
Oh, we're just at the tower? That was fast. I thought that it looked really far away. We got here in 2 clicks.
Looks like someone tried shooting the door, but the damage is entirely superficial.
Amateurs.
You want to start punching it? What if we plug its nose? That'll do it.
Anybody home?
You know, boss, I don't think that's ever going to work.
You never know.
Ah, code time.
That's not it.
Are you sure? That's a very, 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 very long code, so good luck. Have fun.
Some kind of track running up the side of the tower.
I guess he's gonna have to get his treads after all. Well, a different form. Some sort of like monorail attachment for our friend Crispin. Hi.
Hey, boss, look! That repair bot has a floating helper just like you do.
There's a red, burning, crashed hover bus and a writhing electrical cable. And that's the first thing you notice?
I can't help it. She's beautiful.
Well, you're not getting to her until we deal with this cable.
Did your eyes just turn to little pink hearts? I didn't quite catch what I was looking at there, but that was a trip. Yeah, I gotta say, definitely the last thing I was gonna notice was that. Is that on fire? That's on fire. Oh, that's crashed. Yeah. At first I thought he was just working on a really cool racing vehicle, like that one anime that's really carefully drawn and took like 5 years to make or whatever. Whatever that movie was called about super speed. Not really super speed, just racing cars.
The bus must have snapped the cable on the way down. Given the electricity it's spitting out, I can't get close to it.
Too bad we can't just plug it into the unique.
That would solve some problems, I suppose. Can you put the plug on it?
I can't get close enough to try that.
Very funny, boss.
Well, thanks for your help, Crispin.
The only thing keeping me from my one true love is that cable, boss.
Get better at hovering and you'll get right over. Let's see. Not feeling super encouraged by the list of items. This guy just keeps turning around.
A crashed hover bus.
So we're gonna fix it up and do something amazing with it, right, boss?
No, it's not our property or our problem.
Well, what if we fixed it and then crashed it again? Be exciting.
It looks like he's trying to fix that crashed hover bus. A floating light pod. It's holding a spool of copper wiring.
It's she. And what is she?
Your use of gender is only confusing me more. Okay. Try the plasma torch, but I doubt it.
Close enough to try that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Maybe we can get an attachment for Crispin? We can't really...
I can't go any farther with that cable in the way.
Ah, they didn't King's Quest kill me. I guess you were just, something around. I don't know. bad King's Quest pun would fit in there somewhere. Can I crowbar you? Yes, I got it for a reason. Boom. Nailed it. God, everything's... Every place we go to sucks so much. Why do we go to any of these places?
Some kind of hatch.
Where? This is right here? No. Is the entire vehicle the hatch? I actually don't see it.
They look like they've been stripped of usable parts. This vehicle looks more intact than the others.
Is the hatch just the door?
They look like they've been stripped of usable parts.
This game's so curvy for a robot game, including that giant red bus we saw. Are you hostile, or what's your deal?
Oh, wow. Oh, hey. Now look what I see. The wings of a body and his little training.
Why is everyone we meet crazy?
Crazy, he says. Oh my, oh dear. I assure you, my comrades, there's nothing to fear. Just little lost me, your brother knight errant. A brother in arms. We have different parents.
Who are you?
My name is my secret. You can't make me talk. I'd ruin my puzzle, give a key to my lock.
Maybe we'll just call you Screw Loose.
A joker, he seems, for sure not an ace. He needs a small clue to spare him disgrace. For the crowd to adore me, Prime is my name. By now, no doubt, you've heard of my fame.
How do you survive down here?
I'm a soldier by trade. Legion built me to last. My armor is sturdy, my pistons are fast. I carry no guns, for my weapon's my mind. And those who would kill me will find themselves primed.
Really, don't you think you're overdoing it? I mean, that barely made sense. And it hardly rhymed.
No. Bro.
He's fully dedicated to the rhyme, even with his one-word answers. Okay. I guess it would be easier to rhyme if you're a machine and could just run through the list of all possible words, which makes you wonder why he sucks at it. Could it be because he's written by humans?
Why are you here?
When we laid down our arms, my medal was taken. Drunken of honor from the cause we'd forsaken. The metropolitan thief cast it deep in this hole, where now it lies buried like bituminous coal.
Hogs and gears, bituminous coal.
You're looking for a medal?
No, my comrade, you've misunderstood. I sit here and wait, as a penitent should. If the medal finds me, I shall claim it straight. But until that day, I shall sit here and wait.
Why Primer?
There's nothing so gorgeous, flawless, or fine as the perfectly indivisible numbers of prime. Consider this list 2 to 199.
Well, that was helpful.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
Should I expect prime numbers to be a plot point at some point, I wonder?
Primer.
Interesting.
Looks like the grill of an old chrysalid.
An old chrysalid? You mean a Chevy?
It's rusted shut.
Oh, the hatch is the hood. Okay. I understand.
I've scraped off the rust. Well, let's see what we've got here. Let's see if I can manage this. Hopefully I won't be holding onto this engine for long. I have no use for it.
That's never stopped you before.
Yeah, seriously, we don't know what we use these things for. You just grab things for fun.
I have no use for it. I have no use for it.
Is that all we want?
I have no use for it.
Okay. Well, let's head right back up, because I've got a larger engine.
Let me see your stuff. Come take a look.
Motor. I believe that's what we're looking for.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you.
Not bad at all. You're a real sketchy expert.
Is that a compliment or an insult, boss?
Wait a minute, this motor's broken. The copper wiring's been stripped.
All items sold as is, Tyro. And I never said anything about copper wire being included.
You're a fine piece of work, Leopold.
Fine. Put me down for another thing about that neither. Now you want to trade? Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
Always one of those people. Great. Well, we have a motor that we need to fix. We need copper wire, apparently. Also, we need to find a reason why we'd even want copper wire in the first place. I mean, the motor. Oh yeah, prime numbers are in here. Along with the list. Memory reader for something old and fancy. H2O chip for the Gek. Last finger for thumb. Those might all come up, so I need a thumb, a Gek, and something old and fancy. I don't think any of these quite qualify unless you mean the law. Or a lantern, I suppose? We could try it.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
I don't... Well, the old... I bet the lantern's not even actually old, though.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
What if we do the laws because we're thumbing our nose at the law? You don't get... You don't like that pun? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Bye-bye. We'll find what we can. Oh, that's an exit. They catch me by surprise sometimes. When I think I'm just gonna keep scrolling for a bit. It just says thing. Great. You don't like visitors, buddy?
There's something up there on the crane. I wonder if that keypad controls the bridge.
I might be able to send Crispin to it.
It's a huge crane. Crispin, can you try typing something into that keypad?
If by typing you mean ramming my face, then yes, boss, I suppose I can.
Oh. He was all like smartass about it, but also totally went over there to do it. Problem is, I don't think I actually know anything to put onto it. I know prime numbers. A lot of them. I don't think I have anything I could confidently say would be a password. Can I talk to him?
There's something up there on the crane.
Nope. Yeah, I don't have a lot of confidence in the idea of actually having the password for that, so I'm gonna move for now, but we'll keep you in mind.
Boss, I think I saw something move in the water.
That's just your imagination.
R2, turn off the trash compactor!
There's nothing worth bothering with. They seem to be foundation supports for the city above.
Those are all that's supporting the city?
I don't want that sludge in my joints.
Now you're just gonna hurt the water's feelings.
They're much too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one?
Deactivate it and give it to Metromind as a warning?
These submersible robots seem to be consuming the iron oxide in this runoff water.
In other words, they'd eat us if we fell in?
Only our rust.
Now I really wish you'd polish me with that rag, boss.
Yeah, it's like the, what is it, those things that follow, like, whales around and just sort of eat stuff around them, and sharks, and so on. It's weird seeing an entire machine ecosystem.
Factor facilities decommissioned. Enter at own risk.
Wait, is that the assassin robot from Star Wars?
It's some kind of broken down robot.
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
Warning. Factor facilities decommissioned. Enter at own risk. Some kind of wastewater. The current is pushing all the junk up against the bridge's supports.
Okay, that made me jump a little bit. Just kind of pixel hunting a little bit, just in case.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way. For now, that's best.
You afraid of it?
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
Oh yeah, we're spooked by this thing. Plasma torch, murder.
Provoke it.
You can't, I'm not saying provoke it, I'm saying murder it with a plasma torch. Crowbar.
I don't want to provoke it.
That thing is actually creepy though. Strangle it with a fan belt like it's piano wire, but for like robots. Also, it doesn't have a neck. Let's just ignore that part in Nier Automata where we're like robots can be strangled. What? That was a weird chunk. All right. Were there other places to check around? I'm wondering if anyone even wanted any of these items. So we have 2 places to type in a code now. At least. Was there another direction to go in? There's the AA gun. Oh hey, the other robot came here. I think the only exit's the one we... yeah. We can just go back the way we came, which is currently a dead end, especially since this thing won't do anything. Yeah, that device is just gone now. Because we deconstructed it. So that was my one chance to notice that this thing is a source of energy. I wonder if that's supposed to function as foreshadowing that for something that'll happen later. Like maybe we'll come out of that opening later and be like, oh look where we are now, and then be like, oh yeah, this is the thing I scanned earlier that was a power source. Other than that, it doesn't react. And the game was planning on taking away that device like immediately afterwards anyway, apparently. What?
Top me off, will ya?
That was... okay. Getting told off by that was odd. Huh. Can Crispin not just deal with the problem, or what?
Crispin, can you fly around the cable and push it off the street?
But didn't you just say it's too dangerous to get close to it?
I'm giving you a chance to impress her, Crispin. Just fly up high enough that you don't get close to the sparks.
Fine.
It's true. Oh yeah, it's true, because he could just fly into the cable itself way over here and make it move. There it goes. Makes you wonder why that robot didn't just do that, because it was even closer to the safe side.
She's holding a spool of copper wiring.
Oh, well we need that. Crispin, hey, you want to, like, you know, flirt or something? Is that what gendered flying robots do?
Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? No way, boss! She's way out of my league!
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Well, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
It looks like he's trying to fix that crashed hover bus. Excuse me.
Can't you see I'm working?
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You do know this ship is never gonna fly again, right?
You're right about that. This old airing bus could hardly fly to begin with. Still, there might be some parts here that Metropol can use to get another bus up and running. Anyway, what do you want?
Hey, boss, ask him about his helper.
If you... whoa, god, that... whoa, big list. If you wanted to scavenge that thing, shouldn't you, like, extinguish the fire first?
Could you help me fix this motor?
Does it belong to Metropol?
No, it's private property.
Then find a private repair bar.
Can I have some of that copper wiring?
Sure. Just write a requisition, put it in an envelope, and throw it off this bridge.
What?
What is exactly right? Think I'm gonna give away city property?
Down in the underworks, I came across a drawbridge that someone locked up so it can't be used. Do you know how to fix it?
Well, Metromine closed off the underworks for public safety, so I don't do repairs there anymore.
But what?
That sounds like a prank pulled by a bolt brain calling himself Primer. He used to hack locks at Metropol and change the passcodes around to leave his signature.
How did you fix the locks?
Metromind cracked his codes and reset them. Processing power like hers, there's nothing she can't do.
You know, boss, I've got a feeling that Metromind isn't gonna help us on this one.
No, but we're not exactly new to cracking codes either.
Wait. Am I gonna be typing prime numbers into that thing?
Can I have some of that copper wiring?
She says no.
You again? What do you want?
You mentioned Metromind.
Yeah, sure. She's in charge of this big circuit board we call Metropol.
What can you tell me about her?
What do I look like? The information kiosk? I want to know what I think. Metromind is the best thing that ever happened in this place.
Really?
Really? You, me, all these other machines grinding about? We're just tools in the toolbox. But Metromind, she's got the master plan. Progress. Got a nice ring to it, too.
So as part of the master plan, crashing buses into roads?
Look, there's plenty of rust to go around, but Metromind's the only one scrubbing. Not her fault that some of the metal's too far gone.
It looks to me like you're the one scrubbing, not Metromind.
Like I said, I'm just a tool in the box. Now, I gotta get back to work. You again? What do you want?
My friend is curious about your helper.
She's just a sidekick factor built. Thousands of them rolled off the assembly line back in the day, but she's probably the only one left. Really not much more than a floating lantern, and headlamps are a lot cheaper.
She says you're not much more than a floating plasma torch.
She's right.
What happened here?
What does it look like? The Harry bus's motor gave out and it crashed into the only bridge leading from Main Street to the rest of the city center.
Was anyone on board?
Sure, but they've already been salvaged.
Salvaged, not repaired?
Can't repair without parts. You can't get parts without salvage.
What about building new parts?
Yeah, me and what factory? Look, everyone wants to spot bugs, but no one wants to write code. You got a better way to run a city? Go out and build one. Otherwise, get with the program.
Since you're so close to her, do you know how I can talk to Metromind?
Talk to Metromind. Look, Metromind has an entire city to run, but her eyes and ears are everywhere. If she wants to talk to you, she will.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has big claws and shoots lasers.
Scraper. After the last big cave-in, the two of us worked together on trying to fix the blue line. It's on the simple side, but a hard worker. What about him?
He took something of mine.
Yeah, salvaged it probably. That's what most of us do for Metromind these days.
Stole it.
Hey, you say router, I say router. Anyway, not my problem.
Where can I find Scraper?
Do I look like a tour guide? Piece of advice for you. Don't mess with the code if you can't handle the glitches.
Very profound. Do you know where I can find a power source?
If I did, I'd have salvaged it myself and brought it to the tower.
When will the bridge be passable? Soon?
So I'd say something on the order of a month, give or take.
A month?
Give or take.
And there's no other way off Main Street?
Not unless you got a jetpack hiding under that jacket.
Well, at least that narrows our options down, boss.
Goodbye.
Well, that sure narrows our options, says the game designer, winking at the camera. An entire city, not if I can help it. We have a kind of a hint here. Prime numbers. Boy, oh boy, there's a lot of them, though. Do I have anything better to go on, I wonder?
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Maybe something about the digit count? I tried to exit and he walked away and then came back. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Maybe the 5 torches are a clue?
Here we go again.
The 5 torches could be a clue.
The string of numbers from Primer.
Three-digit number. $199. Okay. How many 3-digit numbers are there to go off of? Oh my god, there's so many of them. The next guess would be something that has the number 5 in it, so 151 maybe? 157. Okay, we need a better clue than that. Well, maybe we can ask Primer about it. So look, is there anything that indicates a number around here? Maybe I can ask Primer what's his favorite prime number, you know? Say 4 cars, 3 cars?
Do you know anything about that locked bridge past the cars?
What I know is a vault locked tight with a key, which only a fool would open for free.
Fine. What do you want?
Was the fool a peddler is he, who opens his locks for merely a fee?
I repeat, what do you want?
Nothing more than to sit here and see if you poor interlopers are smarter than me.
Boss, can we use the plasma torch on him?
No. There's a dangerous-looking robot just past here.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be further primed.
Goodbye.
Farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
That guy's dangerous. What are we gonna do about him? I wouldn't help you if I could. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
An impressive device, if you can't think for yourself. As for this robot, I need no such help.
Wait, how many devices do you have a rhyme for?
Totally unilluminating. There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Maybe they just interpreted that I would do that?
No need to show it to him. I'm not going to threaten him. That's never going to work. I don't want that.
Maybe I could use the data pouch on the combination thing so that Crispin just tries all the combinations. Save me a little time, perhaps.
I can't possibly reach that. I can't possibly reach that.
Right. I forgot to click on Crispin that time.
Here we go again.
I believe in you? Or I love you? Oh, I can't click on it that way. That's not how it works. Did I not get an answer from the previous thing?
A decryption module set to crack Urbanian military codes.
Can I look at it? Did I not use it on him, or... I'm not super sure. Can I use the decryption model here? Decryption module here? It won't let me use it here.
It's out of range.
Can I just give it to Crispin? He called me out for cheating, but did I get the answer or not?
No need to show it to him again. I have nothing to say to him.
I don't want to show it to him, I wanted to use it on him. Can I not do that?
No need to show it to him again. I have nothing to say to him.
What a friendly neighbor we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm not convinced that I can really figure out what to do with Primer right now.